Всем привет, это Максим, канал Просто Вода. Продолжаем играть убийство по алфавиту. Так, что это замечательный разговорчивый дамы, мы уже поговорили.
Strawberries! Get your delicious strawberries here!
This place is run down.
Как вот это нажимать-то? По-моему, куда-то сюда надо нажимать, наверное. Ну, крыса все бегает постоянно, одна и та же, вокруг дома. Угадал.
This is a really cutthroat neighborhood. Anyone could have committed the crime.
Процент прохождения 5%, хотя первоначально проходил, сделал было меньше, у меня было 7% прохождения.
4 pence a lettuce, a lovely large lettuce, 4 pence only.
This is a really cutthroat neighborhood. Anyone could have committed the crime.
Strawberries, 6 pence a pound.
Может, к этой бабище еще подариться подойти.
Hey, Poirot. I've found the victim's niece. She's waiting for you in the back of the shop, if you want to question her.
Thank you, mon ami.
Опять зеленый цвет. Значит, надо что обдумать. Значит, что делала миссис Асс, когда ее убили?
The murderer probably pretended to be a customer. He hit the shopkeeper from behind as he turned around to serve him. The murderer deliberately left behind this ABC as a signature. The absence of fingerprints and the fact that it is open at letter A for Endor.
И последнее умозаключение. Так, не хватает нам одной подсказки. Это наверняка она подскажет свидетельница. Тело убрали.
Jap had the body removed out of respect for the victim's niece. His attention is commendable.
Так, опять зеленый светит за что-то. Да, это не то, я хочу с дамой поговорить. Ничего, кулик что ли какой-то? Тут, по идее, должно быть предупреждение. Не то. Это все понятно.
Is our grief sincere? She appears to be very upset. She's dressed in mourning. She looks fragile. You are very fond of your aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
Your aunt did not have any children, is that correct?
No, she was separated from her husband.
What do you think about Franz Ascher, your aunt's husband?
He never left her alone. Poor aunt. She used to drop by all the time and make a scene.
You were not very surprised when you heard what happened?
Oh, but I was. You see, it was a nasty piece of work, but up until yesterday it was just empty threats. He shouted a lot, but she wasn't afraid of him. Why, he used to slink away when she turned on him. He was afraid of her, if you like.
Did your aunt enjoy good health?
She had a bad throat, but she was well cared for by a doctor in London.
Does Franz Ascher work?
All he's done for years is drink and gamble, but he used to be a very good cabinet maker.
What does he live on?
My aunt used to give him 5 shillings a week.
Why did she support such a good for nothing?
He was her husband. She couldn't leave him with nothing.
I understand. You have been of great assistance,
Ну что, все что
mademoiselle.
ли?
Please take this young lady home.
My pleasure.
Well, this Franz Asher does not seem to be quite so dangerous as Jap says. And since Alice Asher gave him money regularly, it was not in his interest to kill her.
Так, опять зеленая. Найти Франца Ашера. Так, до сих пор у нас не разгадана тайна. Ну, наверное, что-то пропустил наверняка. Наверняка это смысла нет, у него уже только О.
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Poirot. There are a few things I need to check.
There must be some way of sobering him up.
I wonder what his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
Записная книжка. Нет, надо посмотреть, что об нем.
A box of new stockings. It's Alice Asher's notebook. Ah. Bodley. The fruit seller has debts too. She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information. Mary Drower was telling the truth. Mrs. Asher regularly gave money to her alcoholic husband.
Так, и, наверное, что, спит, да, пока еще?
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way. He's not in any...
Чувствую, не знаю. Пойдем к той торговке фруктами докопаться.
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1, I swear.
Enough lies!
It's not lies. But you're not quite as clever as what you think.
Now, please be so kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine. She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough. Your account book has saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Japp to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. Do you want to go to prison?
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
In that case, I am counting on your full collaboration.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Конец заговорила. Ничего. Надо добить ее, раз она согласна на разговор. О, одна подсказка появилась у нас. Стой, Франция, протрезвейся. Гениально. Гениально. Уксус надо взять, наверное. Уксус вонючий.
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Take it. It's what Alice used to sober up her husband.
Он тоже так
But try
сделал,
not to empty the bottle.
Чем я хуже, блин.
Mes amis, I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
I've been talking to the neighbours, and
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
no.
Bien. We must grill this villain Asher before he falls asleep again.
Ну так давай все время, когда разговаривать. Разговаривать.
This man is in rather a bad state.
Гал под глазом.
This man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol. Care for a cigarette, monsieur?
What's that? Scented cigarettes? No thanks.
Bien. I was trying to be friendly, but you are quite right.
Что какие-то не
Let us get down to business. You threatened to kill your wife, and now she is dead.
So what? You shouldn't take things so seriously, sir. Nothing but empty threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
So, if things were going so well with your wife, why did you not live with her?
She was the one that left. Nothing to do with me, sir.
You can't have treated her very well for her to run away.
No, sir, no. I wouldn't say I'd ever laid a finger on her, but it was only normal. She was my wife.
Are you often involved in fights?
I don't know what you mean.
Asha, look me in the eye and tell me that you were in a fight.
I'm looking. No, I wasn't in a fight.
You are right. Looking at the state of you, you did not defend yourself. So someone gave you a good beating.
A beating? No way. All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him?
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything. Yesterday afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a dog fight together.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
And you fought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Откуда он знал, что в 6 часов убили?
Asher's alibi appears to be confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and check that he did have a fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
But he's not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed ABC. Let's resume, Hastings. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money, that appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature. Therefore, it's likely he wrote a letter.
Indeed, but that doesn't explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
Во как. Реконструкция пришла.
The killer enters the shop. Mrs. Asher turns around to greet her customer. The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her. He then places the ABC upside down before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Asher has a strong alibi and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
I hope you're wrong for once.
Bien, let's go back to London. If we hurry, we should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon, then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing for us here.
Well, do you have any idea about the killer's identity?
The crime was committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
What should we do, then?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
I will go and see.
Понятно, что товарищам. Прочитать письмо.
It is not the right time.
Туда, наверное, идти, да? Ага.
No doubt about it. Hastings is going bored. Yes, yes, of course.
Где письмо? Слепая стиль.
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The end of our affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes, ABC. The next crime will be in Bexhill. We must warn Jap to Scotland Yard.
Did the letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim. But I need to think about it a little more.
Так, и что делать-то? Сравнить новое письмо с первым. Хорошо. А где у нас первое? Что? Ну, успел что-то прочитать, резко нажал.
Let us examine this more closely.
Ну, я как бы не очень владею английским, точнее, вообще не владею. Чего мне сравнить?
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. The W is not printed properly.
Вот.
The W is not printed The W is not printed properly. The W is not printed properly. Yes, this I is weird. Yes, this I is weird. Right, let us compare this with... Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. The W is not printed properly. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Right, let us compare this with the other letter.
Буква A.
That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Ну, а
I
W...
have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. The W is not printed properly. Right, let us compare this with the other letter. Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Ну, в принципе, легко.
Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Что особенно в убийстве на доверие? Это. Нет, вот это. Это понятно, в принципе.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
Покинуть Уайт Хейвен.
It may be time to go to Scotland Yard.
Да. Поехали в тачку садимся.
To Scotland Yard, please.
Да, я все понял, что тут новые пиши какие-нибудь.
It is now the right time.
Это что? Сейчас опять кажется скажет. Так, и как это мне сделать? Что-то я пока не догоняю. То ли туплю какой-то, то ли я еще придят дурак.
Jap has invested a great deal in his career. Jap is an investigator greatly respected by his peers. Alice Asher was murdered. London. I really like this city. One thing is certain, you never get bored here.
Так, пора бы уже... Это все понятно.
Like all hunters, Hastings has always been fascinated by weapons.
Не знаю, это вообще что, как бы делать, я пока не в большом затруднении. Вот мне же подсказку, что тут я... сюда
Jap appears to be snowed under. Jap appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters. Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received a letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So it's an alphabet fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
Bien, we should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Poirot?
Chief Inspector Japp, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Я думаю, что, в принципе, на этом заканчиваем. Закончим. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся. Счастливо. Пока.